And we're going to get started. I think this is my most recent, so we'll load this up. Last time, I'm scooting up, sorry. Last time I remember, see now I feel low. I feel low, you know? Let's try to fix it. I'm not gonna fix it, I'm just gonna leave it, I have my notes from last time. I hope to God, yeah, I got a pencil here. I have a pencil, I can still take more notes. My chin is cut off. Can we, I hate this webcam. Can we tighten this? Okay. Excuse me while I fix this. Better. We'll go with that. Okay. There's gonna be a lot more book reading again. Let's see. We'll just get right into it, because we never know. Oh, I remember. See, this is what happens when you're gone for a long time. I need Braille for the maintenance room. But I have my note. I wrote it in pencil, so it got all smudged up. But I got all my notes for focus. There we go. For all the passwords, I guess. So we'll do that after this, I think. We'll find the Braille book, because I don't remember exactly where it is. But we'll find it. Okay, what book are we reading? The Crystal Skulls, okay? One of the most ancient and widespread legends, One of the most ancient and widespread legends known to humankind can be summed up thusly. Scattered over the earth are 13 humanoid skulls carved out of pure crystal. At some point in the future, fate will bring the 13 skulls together and they will speak, imparting wisdom that will save the human race from annihilation and usher in a golden era of peace and enlightenment. There are several versions of this legend. In one, the skulls were created by Mayans, Incans, or Aztecs and collectively form a repository of information detailing how and why humans came to be. Another legend credits their creation to the extraterrestrials who seeded the earth with the human race and left the skulls behind to explain their actions at some point in the future. Yet another contends the skulls are ancient in origin, and more important, that each skull is somehow magical in and of itself. The distinctive gifts they offer their owners reputedly include a precognition. Reputedly. Do not know what that means. Clairvoyance, telekinesis, and of course, immortality. Some variations combine all of the above. What is both indisputable and intriguing about the general legend and its similar colorful variations is that several mysterious crystal skulls have indeed been discovered in the past millennium, turning up in all corners of the earth. What follows is an examination of everything that is currently known about these skulls in hopes of separating the facts of their existence from the fantasies of human imagination. The Whisperer. The first documented reference to the crystal skull, known as the Whisperer, came in 1532. It'd be funny if they mentioned Indiana Jones, because that's all I think of when I think of the crystal skulls. Shortly after, Hernando de Soto helped Francisco Pizarro ambush and capture the Incan Emperor Atahualpa. No idea what range I'm hitting on that pronunciation. At the Battle of Cajamarca, De Soto's aide-de-camp, while updating the De Soto's expedition records, noted that during Atahualpa's subsequent imprisonment, De Soto befriended the Incan ruler. In time, Atahualpa told De Soto a secret. He possessed an exquisitely detailed... I try to read fast. My mouth just starts to slur on my words. An exquisitely detailed life-size human skull that the ancient ones had carved out of pure clear crystal. I hope you can't hear the sirens outside. But there they go. I live like a block from the fire department. So, on occasion, that may happen. He happened upon it at the hut of a deceased high priest whose astonishingly advanced age had caused his fellow priests, out of fear and jealousy, to slip him a fatal dose of poison. Atahualpa took a fancy to the skull and kept it, and soon realized that is quite loud. They are going. There's like 3 ambulances and a fire truck. And I can tell they're passing right in the street, right there. So it's very loud. I think they're gone now. Anyway, Atahualpa took a fancy to the skull and kept it, and soon realized that the skull, which he contended would sometimes whisper to him in an unearthly voice, using familiar words, was given him immunity to all human ailments, as long as he possessed the skull. Atahualpa told De Soto he would live forever. Can you imagine if you just were hanging out with some Incans, or what is he? I can't remember. I don't know. An Incan, yeah, okay. You're hanging out with some Incans, and they just gave you this skull carved out of crystal, and they're like, okay, now you will live forever. How would you feel? Would you believe them? Or would you be skeptical? Because I would be, I'd laugh. I'd laugh in their face. And I would not believe them at all. But hey, if you live forever, then you're like, well, I guess they were telling the truth. But like the priest before him, and like everyone who possessed this particular skull after him, Atahualpa soon discovered that while the skull could perhaps protect him from the ravages of time and nature, it was no match for the treachery of his fellow man. Well, yeah, that kind of ruins the theory, doesn't it? If you get murdered. To De Soto's great surprise and dismay, Pizarro had Atahualpa. I have the hardest time with this name. Atahualpa. And then I cough. I'm cursed. Atahualpa executed. Although there's no other mention of the skull in De Soto's records, it is highly doubtful that the Spaniard would have left such a treasure behind when he returned to Europe in 1536. Indeed, the next documented reference to the crystal skull, which Atahualpa seems to have inadvertently bequeathed to De Soto, came in a letter written by a nobleman in the court of Philip II, the member of the Austrian Habsburg family who took over the Spanish Empire in 1556. Is it like a curse? Like everyone who touches the skull, you can live forever, but you're also cursed to like get killed. It's like the Elder Wand. Is that what it's called? The Elder Wand in Harry Potter? I feel like that's what it's called. You touch the Elder Wand, right? But then everyone wants to steal it from you because it's so powerful. So you get murdered. So you don't live very long. Well, I guess at the Habsburg Palace in Vienna, the nobleman mentions encountering a crystalline head of death, which a manservant swore made utterances strange and low, too terrible for the ear to bear. Apparently the skull then made its way to France, most likely via Anne of Austria, who married King Louis X, 11, 12, 13th of France in 1615, because the next reference to a death's head carved from remarkably clear crystal can be found in the manifest of a ship belonging to René Robert Cavalier, Sieur de la I can't speak French, and I can't read it. I was trying to be cool, and like, but that's Sally? Saye? I don't know. A French explorer who in 1684 was preparing for an journey that would take the skull, ironically, back to the New World from which it had come. In fact, de la Salle took the skull with him on his expedition to colonize the Mississippi River Valley, suggests that he may have been aware of its reputation for conferring immortality upon its owner. But once again, his real enemy proved to be not age or disease, but his fellow man. A group of his men stranded in what is now Texas after the expedition landed in the wrong place and antagonized the local Native Americans. Eventually mutinied and killed LaSalle. I'm going to say LaSalle from now on. I can't keep saying LaSalle because it sounds very silly to me. LaSalle, so they could abandon their mission and head for the relative safety of the French outposts in Canada. The Whisperer, however, appears to have been left behind and didn't reappear until almost 200 years later. The photo to the right, found in the basement of a library in Jonesboro, Arkansas, suggests that by 1881, Atahualpa's crystal skull had found itself in the hands of a traveling huckster who apparently used it to lure. I have a question. Are these stories in Nancy Drew, is the history real? Or did they make it up? Or is some of it real, but some of it is made up? Because, is this picture real? Because it does not look real. This text looks very silly to me. And it gives me, Miss Peregrine's home for, I almost said imaginary friends. I'm mixing, Miss Peregrine's with, Foster's home for imaginary friends. It looks very, like one of those fake Polaroids from Miss Peregrine's home for whatever it's called, I can't remember. The weird kids who have magical powers. Or disabilities, like bird feet and stuff. But, like, if this is fake, then is all the history fake? Because I was going basic, like, feeling like it was real. It would just be easier to take real, like, textbook history things and put them in the game. But this picture does not look real. So is this all fake? I'm gonna have to look it up later. I'm sure somebody's asked the question. Anyway, traveling huckster who apparently used it to lure potential patrons to his wagon so he could sell them various balms and elixirs. If he is the same Curtis Caldwell who, according to census records, settled in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, he lived and worked to the ripe old age of 93, dying only when a dissatisfied customer set fire to his house in a fit of anger. See? It is cursed. Like, nobody can prove the theory. Do you live forever or not? Nobody knows. If the Whisperer was in Caldwell's house, it no doubt survived the fire. But exactly what happened to it next has proved impossible to discern, and its current whereabouts is a mystery. But what is known about the skull's previous owner could prove very useful in solving that mystery. For all the people who have possessed it had two things in common. They lived for an unusually long time, and they always, without exception, met with death at the hand of another. So Jake was murdered. Is this a clue? Did Jake have the crystal skull? In other words, the trail that leads to the discovery of this particular crystal skull will likely be one that begins with murder. See? Jake was murdered. Okay, I hate when the music changes like that. It scares me every time. It makes me feel like someone is behind me and they're coming to get me. Okay, is there a book on this side? Because sometimes there is. Oh, there you go. What are we reading now? I cannot tell you what that says. D-U-N-A? Or is it just Y-N-A? U-N-A? Duna? Scam? I don't know. Yeah, I still don't know what it says. This does not help me. Congratulations on your purchase of the state-of-the-art... Wait, why does that look like it was written on those things that you, like, do your signature on when the mailman comes? Or the UPS? You have to sign that board, and the giant electronic thing, and it never comes out right. Looks nothing like your signature. That's what that looks like to me. Dynaham Model 2000. Why is this a library book? We at Crummercom know that you will enjoy your new communication device for years and years. Below are some helpful pieces of information for both your safety and convenience. This feels like it's going to be useful information to me. But when I need it, I'm not going to remember where it is, and I'm going to have to take forever to look for it. And remember, if it isn't a Crummercom, it's asymptotic? Okay, I have to look up this word. Real quick, I need to know. Asymptotic. A line that continually approaches a given curve but does not meet it at any finite distance. I don't know what that means. It's a line that approaches a curve, but does not meet it at any finite distance. I need to look up finite just to make sure I know what that means, because I feel like I do. Having limits or bounds. I don't know. This is a dumb tagline, or whatever you call it, for your company, I feel like. You're doing that at him. All the words came together as one. Your new Dynahim Model 2000 lets you listen in on parts of the world you never knew existed and interact with friends from faraway lands. The space age digital keypad allows you to enter a 4-digit frequency or channel. You can then either listen to the activity on the channel or use the Dynahim Morse code keyboard to transmit a message. Please consult local, state, federal, and international laws on appropriate and legal usage. Yeah, this sounds like a legal hazard. Oh, yeah, see, this is going to be important. I know it. Okay, to enter in a frequency or channel number, simply enter a 4-digit number on the numeric keypad and press the connect button. So, enter the 4-digit code and connect. All messages are sent using Morse code. Yeah, I have a book for that. No, I have a book for Braille. I don't think I have a book for Morse code. See appendix. Well, we might have that then. One letter at a time. Compose each letter by pressing either a dot or a dash button on the Morse code keyboard. When you have finished composing a letter, press send. This is a whole manual. This game is going to be so hard for me. The greater than, less than button erases the series of dots and dashes that have been entered prior to hitting the send button. If you realize you have made a mistake after hitting the send button one or more times, pushing the greater than, less than button will send an ignore previous message signal. If you have transmitted an unrecognizable letter, a transmission error sound will play. Good maintenance techniques will extend the life of your Dynahem 2000 model. Avoid exposure to liquids, solvents, bodily fluids, and caustic chemicals. If the main radio tube has expired, it can be replaced with any standard radio tube. I'm probably going to have to replace a tube at some point. I just feel like this is foreshadowing for me. Avoid placing fingers or foreign objects into the main radio tube holding a socket. Holding socket. Electrical shock can result. Don't kill yourself. And this is my Morse code alphabet that I will need for sure at some point. Okay, next to I/O. So many reading. What's next? A book with no title on the... What do you call it? I don't know what you call it. The outside cover thingy. I know what it's called. It's right there. Don't remember though. In 17th century Spain, Captain General Juan Ignacio de Santa Ana Domingo, that is a long name, was something of a celebrity. Known to sailors simply as El Toro, he was a Spanish royalty's go-to guy when it came to transporting exceptionally valuable cargo from present-day Central America back to Spain. Not only was he an expert navigator, but he was a gifted tactician. When it came to naval warfare, he was adept at eluding and, when necessary, defeating the pirates who often pursued his ships. By 1665, he and the 7 majestic galleons under his command had become legendary. Yes, Wave Runner. You are correct. It has been like a week. Things happened during Christmas time, and I was going to be back Monday, but I wasn't back. And so, now I'm back. But thanks for joining me again. I appreciate you coming back. Even though mostly I'm just reading right now. But it feels important. I have to read all the books because I'm not going to miss anything. Okay, so anyway, back to this book. But 4 years later, as summer in the New World came to a close, the legend took a tragic turn. Anchored in the port of Portobello, El Toro abruptly ordered his 7 virtuous fleet to set sail for Spain despite increasingly bad weather and reports that infamous privateer Henry Morgan was in the area. The cargo he was transporting must have been extraordinarily precious to him. I cannot read today. Extraordinarily precious for him to take such a risk. One that unfortunately proved disastrous. No one knows which the fleet encountered, Henry Morgan or the hurricane which devastated the Caribbean islands days later. Or perhaps both. But this much is known. El Toro, his crew, and the entire 7 virtuous... What is that word? Virtuous? Virtues? Virtues fleet were never seen again. As with the Nuestra Señor de Atocha of the Tierra Firme fleet, I am being called out right now by this book and making me read words I have never read in my life. A half-century before, all had disappeared without a trace. And so, somewhere, hidden in the depths of the glinting blue waters of the Caribbean, rest the remains of El Toro's galleons and a treasure so valuable that scores of men lost their lives trying to protect it. Its precise whereabouts remains a mystery. But someday, some lucky soul, perhaps armed only with scuba gear, a metal detector, and a shovel, there goes the ambulance again, will find it. Someday, El Toro will be a celebrity once again. What do you mean he'll be a celebrity once again? Is he gonna come back to life? Is somebody gonna find the treasure? What does that mean? Okay, there's gotta be a book on the shelf. There always is. I guess not. I guess that one just doesn't have a book. Okay. I think this is the last row of books, and then we can move on to actually uncovering some puzzles, maybe, hopefully? Are there no books? Okay, slow. Shelf by shelf. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. I'm kind of happy. I'm getting a little worn out on the reading. Probably gonna be one here, though. No? Oh! Right there. There it is. Okay, what's the next book? Ah, another one without a title on that side. Oh, no. I can't read that. Are we gonna get a French translation thing? Because I can't read that. Nope, I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. Okay, that's fine. We can't even read that book. Let me just make sure there's nothing I'm missing here. Okay. Okay, down we go then. Nope. We need to go, I need to find the Braille book. Because I need to write down the secret password, not the secret password, the door code for, which book? I don't remember which book has Braille. So we're gonna just have to find it again. That's Henry Houdini. That makes sense, it's the B book. Okay, let me get a pencil. And we're gonna write 305 is chemistry book page. Whenever that means, I wrote that note down. Okay, so for the maintenance room, the code is note. So N is that. You know what? I'm gonna take a picture. I'm just gonna take a picture of this, and then we can just do it at the door. That'll be easier than me trying to write down Braille. Okay. About this exit door. Okay. And now I gotta find the maintenance room again. Is it over here? No. What are you up to?
How's it going?
Okay, I can ask him some more questions, so we're gonna do that while I'm here. Do you know? Okay, I don't need to read it. She's gonna say it anyway.
Do you know Hal Tanaka?
That dude is always studying. He's a huge fan of mine. Real smart guy. But I never understood why a brain like Tanaka would hang out with slime like Jake.
They hung out?
Hal was a friend of Jake's?
Let's just say I saw them talking together a lot. Jake's locker was right next to Hal's.
But they weren't really friends, is that what you're saying?
Jake didn't really have friends, and Hal, he may seem pretty chill, but I've seen him crack a couple of times. He's seriously uptight.
Crack a couple of times?
He's got a temper, a
He does
bad
crack?
one. He lets the pressure build and build until he's wound so tight the slightest thing sets him off. Like last week, I strike him out during gym, and he goes ballistic and charges the mound. He's got some serious issues. Now that I think of it, last time I saw them together, Hal seemed pretty upset.
Uh-oh, he's the murderer. Okay, what can you tell me about Connie?
What can you tell me about Connie Watson?
She hangs out at the gym a lot. I heard she's been having a real tough time.
This guy knows everything about everyone. He's willing to spill the beans. He's like, I don't know, you're cute, so let me just tell you everything.
Why do you think she hangs out at the gym so much?
I don't know. She's a pretty good athlete, but never joined any of Paseo Del Mar's
I don't
teams.
know.
Why not?
Not exactly
I just
sure.
wanted to say, I don't know.
You said she was having a tough time?
I heard she's been having some money problems.
How do you know that? I'm not going to ask any questions about that. It's just, okay. Daryl Gray.
What can you tell me about Daryl Gray?
He seems like a cool guy. His family used to sponsor the annual football awards dinner until last year. You know, he's the one who found Jake's body.
I don't have any more questions. Nancy, what do you mean I'll talk to you later? I'm gonna turn my computer audio up real quick because I feel like in-game music is not coming through very well. Not that. Don't give me that. That's a little better. Okay. We're good now. Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Guys, I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy. How's it going?
Oh, okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Thought I was going to ask him some questions
Nancy.
about the books. But apparently not. Okay. Gotta find the maintenance room. I forget where it is. We'll stumble upon it here. That's the exit door. Don't need that. Okay, turned all the way around for nothing. There we go. Found it. It's here. Okay, now I got the braille. Let me go to my pictures. And N is this one. N. O is this one. And then T is this one. Yeah. And then E is 2 and a diagonal. Got it. Oh, I thought I backed out and I had to do the thing again. I can't. It's just the elevator. Maintenance schedule. Can I not look at the maintenance schedule? Okay. Oh God, Jesus. This game just out of nowhere. Definitely feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Emergency instructions. The cause of the high temperature condition must be investigated by qualified personnel and corrective action taken before placing the boiler in operating services again. So can I just mess with this and completely, like, ruin the whole school? This game feels like a nowadays version of classic mystery movies that I used to watch as a kid. I'm trying to think if I watched any classic mystery stuff as a kid. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I could see it having kind of like a Columbo vibe or something. Without Columbo, obviously, because he's such a personality. What is this? Why am I able to zoom in on this thing? I suppose maybe I'll find out later. Okay, I don't really want to mess with this. I don't even think I can mess with it currently. Maybe the school will be in trouble at some point and I will have to. What am I looking at? Okay, we'll leave for now. I unlocked the door, so we know we can get back there later. And figure that out. But I want to go talk to, what's her name, Connie, and Hal, and Daryl again, just to see what their new information I can learn from them. And then I really have to do some puzzle solving because hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel. Thank you, P. Domqua. I'm not really interested. I'm just mostly doing this for fun. And, I kind of want to build it myself. But thank you for the offer. But no, thank you. Okay, let's see.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
See what they have to say first, and then we'll figure out our next step. Hulk! I forgot his name was Hulk.
Hulk told me money's been tight for you these days.
That's
But
really...
what a dork! Hulk
Forward me
Sanchez
to
doesn't
say.
know the first thing about my life. He needs to get a life and stop talking about mine.
I'll let you go, yeah. I shouldn't have let
I'll
off
let
with
you
that.
go.
Bye.
See if I can come
Hey,
back
Nancy, need something?
in. No,
I'll
I
let
ruined
you
my
go.
chance.
Bye.
Okay, let's go talk to Hal and not screw it up. If he's still in here. Yes, he is. See, I could ask him about the combination, but I feel like he's not going to give it to me. So we'll start off with this, and then maybe I'll ask him if I have the opportunity.
Have you heard of Hulk Sanchez?
Heard of him? Hulk holds the conference record for quarterback sacks. He's been the state's #1 player since he was a freshman. He's also a candidate for a big university, even with his injury.
Oh, yeah.
Injury?
Hulk got hurt a few weeks ago. Ever since that game, he hasn't played the same.
He knows a
I worry
lot.
that his chances of playing for a top school are not as good as before his injury.
He sure knows a lot about Hulk. I was not really listening to him at all, though. I got confused and then I just stopped listening. Okay. We'll see if he'll give me the locker combo.
Hulk said your locker's right next to Jake's. Are you sure you don't know the combination?
I remember one day Jake was mad because he couldn't open his locker. He told me he wished I had a phone handy. Would that help?
That does not help. Okay, I'm angry because the detectives know what the combination is. They just refuse to tell me because they're jerks. And, what is this? I have a phone. How's my phone
Bye.
gonna help me?
Farewell, Nancy.
I can call Mitch, Dylan, Ned Nickerson. Oh, let's call my boyfriend.
Hello? Is this Martha Winterglassen? Who is please calling me?
No. I'm trying to reach Ned Nickerson.
It's a prank. It's a prank,
Nancy,
Nancy.
it's Ned.
Yeah, he's
I thought with
pranking
you being
you.
undercover and everything, I had to take on a different persona.
Ned, I'm the one who's undercover, not you.
Ned!
Okay. I guess I'll just go undercover vicariously through you, which for some odd reason feels very deja vu-ish.
It'd probably be a good idea if you didn't mention my assignment to anyone. You never know who may be related to this case, even up at Emerson.
Your secret's safe with me, along with your heart.
You're such a sweetie.
They just don't get
Enough
mad
lovey-dovey talk.
if
It'll
you hear
make
him
me miss
flirting
you
with
even
anyone
more.
named
So have
Daryl.
you found any homicidal secrets yet?
I'm not going to answer that. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy.
So I can only call Ned or Mitch. There's no George or Bess. Let's call Mitch. Give me attitude again.
Dylan, heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and cooling. How may I help you?
Ugh.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. You called me and threatened me?
Oh.
No, I didn't. I have no
No,
idea
I
what
didn't.
you're talking about.
Yes, you did. I saw your caller ID number.
I
No,
didn't.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry, miss, if you're having trouble with your air conditioning. We'll send a technician to find a permanent solution.
I'm not talking about air conditioning. I'm talking about you
That
threatening
was
me.
a threat,
I
Nancy.
didn't
Oh, my
threaten you.
camera.
Look, I'm not going to play this game with you.
Nancy, that was a threat. He said, my camera. I hate this thing. There. Is that good? No. Better. Nancy, that was a threat. He said he was gonna find a permanent solution to deal with your heating and cooling problems. That was a threat. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Dylan and see what he has to say. And also, that heating and cooling, air conditioning guy, whatever, he sounded like a kid trying to put on an accent of like an adult. Let's talk to the detective guy first, because he's a jerk.
Hi, Nancy.
Okay.
I
this
think you
first.
should know that I got a threatening phone call from someone named Mitch Dillon.
Interesting. Mitch is a suspect we're looking into, and he probably caught wind that you're snooping around. But I wouldn't pay him much attention. If he does anything else, let me know, and we'll take care of him.
What? This is a terrible detective. Can you imagine a detective working on your son's killer's case having this attitude? Somebody calls and threatens somebody, and he's like, he's a suspect on a murder case. Now I wouldn't pay to threat any mind, though. How was he involved?
How is he involved?
You terrible detective.
You don't need to know at this time.
Yes, I do.
Just concentrate on the students and finding Jake's journal. We have Mitch covered.
He called me because he needs help on this case because he can't solve it. But he will not tell me how Mitch is involved. Every time I talk to this man, I get angry.
I found a notepad in the library that
Don't
seems
worry
like a
about it.
message
Don't
from
worry
Jake.
about it. It's probably not
Really?
from Jake.
Tell me more.
It
No,
says
don't tell him
things
anything.
to remember me, and seems to give clues about the answer to my fate lies in a box.
This is the best lead we've had. I think I could break the case. Follow whatever directions he gave to find this box. His journal could be in there. Excellent
Don't
work,
remember.
Nancy Drew. But remember, you need to keep a low profile and be careful.
You need to stop
See you
being such a
around.
jerk.
See you later.
Yeah, let's go talk to Dylan, who flirts with me a lot, but God, I can't stand this detective. Okay, that's just the. Hey, that's the That's the code he gave for the periodic table. But what are these letters? J-O-U-H-R. They're in different colors. So does green go with green or something? H-I-S. His. Journal. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna write this down so I can get a good look at it all together. So we got journal in green. His in red. Blue is my pink. Cash cow. Okay, now I'm not sure, but I think it says his journal is my cash cow. Journal his my cash cow. I don't know, because journal is first technically, and his would be like second based on the green being up here. But journal his my cash cow doesn't make sense. So his journal is my cash cow. What does that mean though? Maybe it has something to do with XER3. I'll also write that down. So it means on the periodic table, XE and then row 3. I feel like that's going to be the hardest puzzle of this game for me. But, we'll see. Okay. Talk
What
to
can I do
Daryl.
for you?
Daryl scares me. I just feel like I need him to do something about this hair. Someone said you were caught soaping up the windows in the teacher's lounge.
Someone said you were caught soaping up the windows on the teacher's lounge.
Yeah, I totally got busted. It was a senior prank. I had to spend 2 days in detention.
Wasn't that the night Jake was murdered?
Yeah, I guess it was.
Didn't he find his body?
Never really thought about that.
How did you not think about that? You found his body. You think that would traumatize him? How well?
How well do you know Hulk Sanchez?
Big guy, big muscles, big dreams. A lot of football scouts have been coming over to watch him play. He must be under a lot of pressure to perform.
Look at the menu back there. It also has some interesting letters, but he's in the way, so I can't look. Interesting. Is your dad?
Is your dad the owner of Gray Enterprises?
Yep, that's him. I have an internship in the computer department at the plant. It's mega boring, but it'll look good on my college application.
I like when Nancy's about to finish talking, and it's gonna switch over to them talking, and you just hear her go, "Gah."
Didn't I hear that Gray Enterprises went bankrupt?
So what if it did?
Not always,
My dad
but
is
sometimes.
working really hard to get the company back on track.
Calm down.
And it doesn't help to have vultures like you gloating over it.
I
I'm
was
sorry,
not
Daryl.
gloating.
I didn't mean to gloat.
That's okay. I'm just a little touchy about it. What else
Accidentally
can I do
gloat.
for you?
Didn't I hear that you found Jake's body?
Yeah, I did. The student council president gets keys to the school. We had an early morning council meeting and I found him lying there. It was the worst thing I ever experienced in my life. And I really don't want to think about it right now.
He seems pretty genuine to me about that.
Bye.
Bye, Nancy.
He could be lying, but I suspect Hal. Okay, can I talk to him one more
Hi,
time?
Nancy.
Nope.
See you around.
Good. I don't like him.
Be
He
careful.
makes me mad. Did you hear that in the game? I've had so many sirens outside my house tonight. I'm like, is that outside my house or is that in the game? Somebody tell me that was in the game. I did not mean to come in here again. Where would the police go, though? In the game. If that was the police. Are they at my house? 60KS. I'm amazing. Yeah, I got that already. Nothing else in here. I just want to double check my clues that I have.
That's done.
That's done. Okay. This is good. I like these notes. Okay. I'll check that out in a little bit. I need to... Yeah, I need the VHS for that. That is somewhere. Is there a book here? Yeah, it's the weird book with the typos or something. Nope, don't want that. Ah! Hold on, let's turn back around. Turn back around. We're gonna... What was in here? Let me check my inventory. What? This is the library key and the teacher's lounge key. Yeah. Hey. Okay. Quarter. See, that looks so suspicious. Can I not look at that trunk? Okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Hidden clues are everywhere. Okay, we'll read this book then. The Haunted Ghost Bridge. Strange things have happened on this bridge. Some people have reported hearing screams and cries from below the span. Others have reported ghostly figures looming at the end, and even others have felt a cold tingling sensation throughout their body when crossing. No one is certain about the origin of these sightings, but the first documented case of spectral phenomenon occurred around the turn of the last century when a troop of Girl Scouts camped out here. All returned with their hair turned white. We have a bridge like that near us. It's a very small bridge. It is not like this at all, but it's like 10 feet wide or long. And I guess some kids were car surfing during Halloween, and one of the kids fell off the car and died under the bridge. And so now everyone says it's haunted, and there's a bunch of graffiti on it, and it's really, really spooky. I've never been there, but I've heard stories. None of the frightened campers spoke a word until a year later. A year. At first, the girls just babbled incoherently or screamed or laughed. A psychiatrist specializing in traumatic experience was asked to examine the girls, but the girls would only say one phrase. Follow the X to the spot below. Can I get to this bridge somehow? Like, what is ZBPEB? What does that mean? See, that's gotta be a clue, because it says hidden clues are everywhere. I did miss that the first time. Anything secret. Talk to Jake about library books out of order. Out of order? Call Nancy to get flight number. Call Jackie about Spanish schools. Who's Jackie? Ugh, that drawer going in was like... Freaked my brain out. Okay. Can I just use like a key or something on this? It feels like I should go in there. I don't need that. Yeah, that's just for the code for the thing. See, this looks like it could be like a secret little... I also like how my aunt gave me a note saying, don't enter the wrong combination into the safe, but didn't tell me where the combination was or what it was in her letter. Like, realistically, that's very silly. Okay, anything I'm missing? Anything I'm missing? Like, I want to go down this hallway. Can I go down this hallway? No. Okay, we'll leave now. Guess we'll go back to the school. Actually, let's leave the school. Anything secret hidden here? You know? No? Okay. Okay. Realistically, let's check our observations. Because I know I want to go and I want to check the note left by Jake about the little codes he's left in the periodic table. I feel like I just don't know where to start with that. I feel like I read it already and I don't know where to start. But that's the only place I can think of to go right now for my next step, is to start examining those clues. I just don't understand which one's the first one and how those decode. But just let me look at these observations. We'll see. We'll try. Okay. Hal said Jake said he wished he had a phone handy to remember his locker combination. Okay. U2KR1. Okay, so is it tracking those for me? Is it decoding them for me? Did I not have to decode? No, I don't think it is. Never mind. Calm down. But I think it is recording these numbers for me. Daryl's father works with top secret military projects, but his business is not doing well and is being investigated for leaks. You can set out the soda alarm by pushing grape, orange, cool. I don't know if I have to do that again, but there's a school of defense called Crane. Aunt Eloise's login. Yeah. I got that. Connie said someone has been setting off the soda machine alarm. Connie won't let me into the teacher's lounge even though I have a key. How can I get her to go away? Yeah, did it. Connie is wearing an interesting medallion. Is she? Let's go see. Can I just keep this open? This way? Man, I swear I heard... I gotta turn away. This way? Yeah. I swear I heard police sirens in this game. I swear.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
She is wearing an interesting medallion. I did not notice that before.
I'll let you go.
Bye, Nancy.
Okay. Jake's locker has old police tape on it. Someone has left strange messages on the bulletin boards. Could it have been Jake? I suspect that it was Jake. My undercover contact, Detective Beach, is available at Maxine's Diner if I need him. No, he's not available if I need him. He is absolutely not available because he will not help me. I'll lose his key to the library is in the safe, but I must be careful not to put in the wrong combination. Go undercover. Yep. Okay. Victims. It seems Jake left, and in case anything happens to me, note, Jake was responsible for setting up the school bulletin boards. Jake worked in the library. Detective Beach wants me to be on the lookout for a journal Jake may have kept. According to Detective Beach, the police did not find anything of interest in Jake's locker or home, but they found he had a large savings account. Gerald also works at his father's company. Okay, I'm not going to read this. Okay. Porter. I feel like... Do I have to decode the messages along with the XR3 things? I don't feel like I have to. Where is a periodic table? Is there one in the library? Let's go check his note. Where's the library? This is the exit door, is it not? Yeah, which is not where the library is. So, okay, library is this way. Well, actually... Maybe I can talk to him again.
How's it going?
I'm really sorry you got injured. Does that affect your chances of playing college ball?
I had a little sprain, no big deal. Within a week, I was better than before, and impressing the football scouts. I'm as strong as ever.
Okay, I guess.
I gotta go.
Later.
Later. Can I go to the men's locker room? Can I have a sip of water? No? Us detectives get thirsty. Thursday. If anything happens to me, look in my chemistry book. Page 305. Okay. And did I do that already? Let's go back to the library, because I feel like that's the book I looked in. Right? Library's this way. Other way. Turn around. See? What does that mean? No clue how to decode that. Okay. Yeah, I need it. Gotta do the key every time. That's the teacher's lounge key. It sounded like someone ran out of the library. This is the wrong way. I want the other way. What about this door? Can I turn around? No, the door is not possible. Do not even try. Yeah, that's his chemistry book. So, is this the page then? The answer to my fate lies in the box. Okay, what box? A matchbook behind Maxine's schedule. Who's Maxine? Holds the first step. My messages hold the remaining 18 steps. Okay. Don't do that to me, music. That helps. We gotta find a matchbook behind Maxine's schedule. Who is Maxine? The elements tell the order. I don't know how. The letter and digits tell the direction. I and you too. Okay, if I look at my... Not that. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna write down. I feel like we can't though. We need the matchbox for the first step, right? Okay, we go to, let's just look for, can't move this, annoying. Let's look for I. I is here. I, and then up to, 1, 2. C, L. I, and then C, L. Did I click on any of these just out of curiosity? No. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. I don't think this is gonna be helpful in the slightest. K, R1. K, right 1. K, and C, A. CLD2. Okay, let's look for CL. God, if I had this thing memorized, it would be helpful. Okay. CL. Okay, CL is down 2. 1, 2. Which is I. So that's like those two are linked. Because I is up 2. Oopsie, not that. Yeah, because CL is down 2 and I is up 2. So those two are like linked. I don't freaking know. Na is L3. Na is sodium. Na is left 3. You can't do that because there's nothing left. See, I'm already confused. Unless it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sulfur. Would be impossible for me to tell. Not that list. HFL1. Where's HF? Lalu. HF is LA-LU. I feel like something's not going on the way it's supposed to. LA is up 2. Oh my god, this is such a long thing. LA is HF. I guess. Which is funny because it's like LA, LA. LA is HF. Oh, they all link with each other. I just don't understand why. I quit. I'm not doing this. We need to find the matchbook. Because apparently that holds the first step. And if we figure out the first step, maybe then it will answer some questions. So where do we go from here? I can't go in the conference room. Ah, quarter. Right there. Okay. There's computers. Might have to just like look up some clues. I'm really stuck here. Because we had the computers. Maybe I can look up. Does this have something to do with it? because this really feels like it has something to do with it. HF C. Okay, let's... Okay, let's see. H... Let's maybe let me try this. Maybe I can get the letters down for this. I don't know if it's gonna work, but this feels like it would make more sense than the periodic table, right? If I can find the letters, I can maybe just decode. Maybe I don't even need the matchbook. I can just decode. So I mean, there's a lot of I's. So we'll skip that one. We'll skip I. Unless I gotta find it on the periodic table. We'll skip I. K is R1. Oh, that says they're all ones. Because it says I. There's a freaking exclamation point. So maybe I can't do it because most of them have just one. So it could be multiple letters. Alright, I'm gonna write down all the ones that have two, and then I'll look at the ones that have just one and see what all the possible combinations could be. And I guess we'll try from there. I don't freaking know. So CL is down 2. So let's see if there's any CL. CL would be down 2, which isn't possible. So we've already hit a standoff. That doesn't work. Forget it. We're not doing that at all. We'll come back. We will come back when I have a better... Can I go this way? How do I get over there? Anything to investigate? Just don't understand this desk having nothing. What would I search? What do I search on this thing? Alright, this is what we're gonna do, because I'm literally stuck. We're gonna look up hints. Okay, let's look at the high school hints. These hints are like, oh, how do I open the box in Aunt Eloise's house? I already did that. Like, when should I go to the high school? That's a dumb question. You just go whenever, right? What should I be doing here? And it's like your basic tasks are to find the 3 suspects and hunt for clues. Yes, I know that. I know that. Okay, what should I do about the notes? Each note has 2 important features. It tells you something important, usually in some sort of code, and it includes an odd letter number combination. Decipher the coded messages to find out something about the central mystery, then jot down the letter combination. Nancy will also do this, which is fine. The significance of the combinations would become clear near the end of the game. Okay, so they're not important right now. So we'll just forget it. Let's look at Jake's locker, because I need to know how to unlock that, right? his locker. Yeah. How do I open it? This is so weird. These clues, like, I feel like they're really trying to help me. But it says, so for discovering the locker combination, it's like you gotta talk to Hal. Hal says you need a phone. Okay? Yeah? I don't know what that means. If you've talked to other students about Jake, you know he was a bit of a jerk, mean, greedy, and self-centered. What does a person like that use when he wants a 4-number code? I don't know. What is it? Okay. I just read the last, like, piece of the clue. I feel real dumb. But also, it says, how about his name for his locker combination? What? I gotta go to his locker and I gotta check this out. Oh no, don't freeze on me. It's a good thing I saved. But what do you mean his name? Like what would a bully, like what would a bully make his locker combination? But also, why would he need his phone? If it's his name, I need to find his locker. And look around the school. Right here? What the? Oh. That's why. Still stupid though. Stupid. J, okay, 5, 2, 2, 3. Let's try that. 2. 2. 3. No? Is that not it? Check my phone again. J, A. That's not how you spell Jake. J, A. So 5, 2, 5, 3. Okay. 5, 2. Did it work? Yes. I just spelled Jake wrong. I spelled it J-A-C-E. Jace. Okay, we don't have the VHS. That's not helpful. Through the ages.
Hal's English essay is the same as this essay.
So Hal cheated. Yes? Etiquette is the art of communication in a method that puts the receiver at ease and elicits a feeling of discomfort. Etiquette is also essentially founded on reason. When studying etiquette, one must always be on the guard for incomplete and specious instruction, just as several questionable lawyers have established. I mean, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm pretty sure I read Hal's thing already, but I don't remember. But what is this? Can we talk about that? Okay. Right up his butt. Judo today. Is this Hal's locker? Paso Del Mar, Florida. Masked marauder flattens foes. Onlookers and participants alike were stunned when an unknown last-minute entry swept the competition and won Paso Del Mar's 5th annual men's judo tournament this month. Wearing a cloth mask to conceal his identity, he's Zorro. The winner, who identified himself only as 9Co, impressed the capacity crowd with his quickness and control, defeating opponents well outside his weight class. Such excitement and his why do I talk like that when I read? Like I'm slurring, like I'm drunk. Such excitement and his incredible throwing technique will make next year's competition even more of a threat. Will the masked man return? Okay, I have a bone to pick with this game and all of the typos. Like I feel like I shouldn't talk in a way because I can't read out loud for some reason. But I swear to God, this game has so many typos, and I don't feel like they're on purpose for clues at this point anymore. Will the masked man returned? Not manned. Will the masked man returned? It's return. Will the masked man return? And this is not the only typo. I'm getting a little tired of it because it's confusing in a mystery game that revolves around letters, right? And like codes and decoding. You need to make sure that everything that's supposed to be spelled correctly is spelled correctly. And I don't feel like they're doing that. And it's making me confused. Like, I don't understand. Okay. Rant over. So a mystery man, it literally found nothing. Hey, we're coming back. Quarter. I'm gonna leave a newspaper there because I need to go find that one that was about the newspaper, so I can read the clue again, and then go back to the newspaper and do what the clue said because I forget. Will help my plight. The first letters up, down, left, right. The first letters. Okay, still not sure. Not sure what that means. What was that? 5, 2, 5. Okay. Anything different? No, nothing is. What the that's so creepy. Don't do that. Okay, I need to find the clue that relates to what I gotta do with the newspaper. I do not remember. And stop banging lockers behind my back. Okay, please stop. Okay. Poetic drama written by the senior essay winners of Paseo High School. Student files under lock and key will show the lies of the doctor-to-be. Okay. Okay. L-E-M. Okay, let me write this down. L-E-M. E-N. Lemon. Stop making noise behind me. You're freaking me out. T. S. I. N. O-R. Think. D. E. R. T. O. T. O. Open. P. U. Z. Z. Wait, that's definitely gonna be puzzle. L. E. Stop making noise behind me! Okay, TH can't be it, can it? TH is underlined, but TH is, like, always underlined? Or, well, I'll just put the TH there. I don't freaking know. It doesn't matter. So it says... I have no idea what it says. It says something to open puzzle. Lemon. Laments. Laments in order. Wait, I'm an idiot. These letters count too. Okay, hold on. Start over. P, U, T, put. Okay, put elements in order to open puzzle. Puzzles. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Put the. Oh my god, things are going crazy. Hold on. Alright, put elements in order. Yeah, I know, but what order? I still don't understand the puzzle. I think that is one I missed before, though. Okay, we're in this room. There's a board here. Which one's got a clue? Which one's got a clue? I just need a newspaper clue. This is not that, but I'll read it. Friends and family are invited to come to the 5th annual picnic of the Paseo Del Mar Junior High School Marching Band. Meet in the parking lot at 9 in the morning. Picnic will take place December 8th at Walden Reservoir. Woodwinds and percussion should wear full dress whites except for hats. Brass recital is set for later. That doesn't help me. It doesn't sound like a clue at all. Talk to Connie again.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
She's got more to say.
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
No. Why are you so interested in Jake anyway?
Why am I in his locker?
I gotta go now.
Nancy,
Later.
that is not very undercover of you. I gotta say. Anything secret? Doesn't look like it. What if I do it here? I didn't know I could do it here. Okay, it's grape, orange, cool.
Turn that off!
Connie won School Monitor of the Year. The bad news, it's because she finally caught the soda alarm prankster. You. Oh, I didn't see your message, Wave Runner, but yeah. Alright. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back on Friday, so feel free to come back and have a good walk with your dogs. And I am out of focus. Return back to focus. I can now leave. I thought it would be funny. To do that. Try again, please. Yes. Don't do that. I did. Okay, we learned our lesson. Now let's continue to look for this dumb clue. Let's see what Hal has to say. Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette in his locker?
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
I didn't know Jake was interested in video. I avoided him whenever I could.
That's not true. That's a lie.
You plagiarized your senior essay on etiquette, and Jake knew about it.
Yes, Nancy. I'm very ashamed. My family will be extremely unhappy about this terrible mistake I have made. Somehow, Jake found out I copied that old essay. Then he blackmailed me into doing his homework for him.
Why did you copy the essay?
Makes sense.
I had no other choice. My family won't let me stay in the United States unless I get a scholarship next year. I had to take extra courses to earn the scholarship. Before I realized what I had done, I was buried in work. I copied the essay because I was desperate.
Understandable.
What happened when Jake found out?
Jake demanded I do all his homework for the rest of the semester, or he would tell my family everything. What else could I do? My family was depending on me to succeed.
Were you desperate enough to kill him?
I was not happy about the situation. But I would
Bold.
never kill anyone. I value human life. Please don't tell anyone about this. I beg you. You will gain nothing if you do, and it would destroy my family if they knew what really happened.
Maybe I can
I
blackmail
regret
him.
what I have done. Please let me have this chance to become a doctor. I promise to make up for this mistake, even if it takes the rest of my life.
If you didn't kill Jake, do you have any idea who did?
I had to pause it because I want to say some things, and they're just going. I believe him, and I feel a little bad for him. But then who would killed Jake then? It wasn't him.
When I delivered Jake's homework to him the other day, he mentioned being late for a meeting with Daryl Gray. It was very strange. I didn't know they were friends.
Okay.
Bye.
I don't think they were friends.
See you later,
I
Nancy.
don't think Jake was friends with anyone. And also, you all keep saying people are friends with people, and they're not. Okay, clues, 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 clues. Okay, will seal my murderer's fate the hidden videotape. Yeah, but that's missing. These clues are not freaking helping me. I need to find the in the school will play the alarm orange. Yeah, I know that one. I'm looking for I wonder if this would help me with that one note with the letters all over it. I'm gonna take a picture of it, and I'm gonna find that later, and just see what happens if I try to like put the letters in the order that this is in. I don't think it's gonna help. But it's worth a try, right? Because it's right by the library. Let's do it right now. We're right by the library. I'll go in right now. It is... it's in maps by the computers. Which is where? Right here? No. Do I have to go all the way around? Okay. Okay, let's just try it out, okay? We're gonna write on the back of this note, or in front of it, I guess. We'll see. Let me go back to my notes. Where are my photos? Okay. 3 is F. 15 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Stop with the music. I am already feeling like this ain't right, because it'd be F, I, and then 12. 15, 14, 13, 12. E. That ain't it. Okay, we tried it. That ain't it. I don't know what it does go with, but it's not that. Also, can the music stop making me feel like I'm about to die? I do not like it. Okay, we are back to our search for the clue that has to do with... Jesus. Heard a noise from my living room. I'm gonna die. Okay. Finding manatees. I'm actually lost a little bit. I can't remember which direction I was heading in. I think this way. No, it was already that way. It wasn't that way. It is... Turn around all the way. This way. Okay, we'll head towards the gym. And we will see. God dang it. This is when I had a hard time reading. Okay, I'm just gonna take a picture of it again, because I have the hardest time reading it. And let me flip it. He did what it took to make the grade, even if it meant cheating to keep up his charade. That someone must hide reflects... Oh no, I'm doing it again. I can't read that word. Dib. Okay, let's see. That someone must hide reflects something secret worn with... Dude, I cannot read this. That someone must hide reflects reflects big secret worn with great pride, a symbol of kanji. Okay. Connie. She's got the necklace with the symbol on it. I bet that's kanji. That someone must hide reflects big secret worn with great pride, a symbol of kanji. That's Connie. And this says what? He did something it took. He did what it took to make the grade. Okay, that's gotta be how, right? Gotta read it again because I have no brain. And I unedited it. He did what it took to make the grade, even if it meant cheating to keep up his charade. That's how. So this must be about Daryl or Hulk. Nowhere to turn to, nowhere to hide. Let the books in the library be your answer guide. Yeah. That doesn't help me. I need to know about...
How's it going?
the newspaper.
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his
I'm
locker?
really outing myself with
I
this
didn't
question.
pay much attention to Jake. I'm tired of talking about that loser.
I'll talk to you later.
Later.
About Jake. I will talk to you later about Jake. And you seem pretty defensive. You know what? I'm suspicious of the Hulk. Okay, we went that way. Let's check this. I can't read that. In Royal. Aaron. Divins. We'll try to decode that later. Maybe I'll download like one of those things you put the thing in, and it tells you all the things that it could say. Finn, find the morning edition and discover another crime. The answer in black and white to who will do the time. Okay, that was what I was looking for. That was not helpful. Also, man, I was super close to this locker. 5, 2, 5, 3. Break-in at local pharmacy. Paseo County Police respond to a break-in at the drug station pharmacy on 80th Street in the early morning hours yesterday. I feel like there was a clue about some doctor or something, but I've now forgotten. Whoever it was knew exactly what they were looking for, said Police Chief Chachtig. They broke in the building through the back window, took the drugs, and were out through minutes. See? Is that another typo, or is that intentional? We're out through minutes? That's not correct. I'm a little angry. According to the report, several vials of hectanol were taken. We were just lucky that no other damage was done to the store, said owner Steve Oitencha. The alarm report came into police headquarters at 2 a.m. on the Thursday morning. Police responded and were on the scene within 20 minutes. A broken window was spotted immediately, but the thief had already left the scene. Anyone with information concerning this crime should contact Paseo County Police Department headquarters. Huh? Let me go back in there. Great. 5, 2, 5. Okay. Let me make sure there's nothing I missed. I could have zoomed in. Doesn't really matter. Paseo Fun Guide. Helping pain. Hot Java soothes local jitters. There are words there. I cannot read them though. Okay, we're done with that. Let's go talk to some people real quick and see if they have any opinions on that newspaper article I just read.
Back off, Nancy.
Okay, my God. He's like, talk to me about Jake one more time.
Tell me about the robbery at the drug station pharmacy.
Why would I know about a robbery? All I know about is football.
Goodbye.
Bye, Nancy.
He hates me. He hates me now. I find it amusing. Everyone's gonna hate me pretty soon, though. Hey, Hal.
Oh, it's you, Nancy. I'm really embarrassed to see you again.
Bye.
I'm just
I must
embarrassed,
go
this
now,
man.
Nancy.
You're not going anywhere. You've been there. Okay, let's see what Connie... Does Connie hate me yet? Hold on, we're going the wrong way, I think. There we go. How's Connie feel about
Nancy,
me?
I'm starting to wonder about you.
I am so nervous. I'm hearing stuff outside. Making me feel like I'm about to die. Everyone is so suspicious
I'll let
of
you
me.
go.
Bye.
I thought Connie at least wouldn't have a problem. She does. Okay, let's talk to the detective. Yeah, I have a freaking crap ton of passwords. And I don't think any of them are important. Because I had not seen a single room that relates to these passwords. Like principal's office? Where? Does he hate me now
What
too?
can I do for you?
Not yet, but just wait. We're about to ask him some questions, and he's about to get upset.
Hal Tanaka told me Jake said he had a meeting with you once. But I thought you said you hardly knew him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he had to talk to me about work.
You know, Nancy's not very discreet about these questions. She's kind of obvious. She's not very good about being undercover, I will say.
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
Why were you in Jake's locker?
He's asking the real questions. It's a really weird thing to be asking people these questions. Do you know why Jake had a video cassette in his locker? Nancy, you are new to this school. You didn't know Jake. You weren't here when he died. Why are you in his locker? Oh, I can straight up just tell him.
It was open, and I just looked through it.
Oh,
His face.
I have no idea. What else can I do for you?
That was a bold-faced lie. Do you see him? Oh. I have no idea.
Talk to you later.
Later.
And meanwhile, I keep going over and talking to this detective right in front of me. In front of him.
Good recovery on Daryl's question about Jake's locker.
Stop
Thanks,
watching me like
Uncle
that.
Steve.
Anything else?
When the police looked through Jake's locker, did they take a videotape?
No.
No. We didn't. You're thinking there's something important on that tape. Important enough that Jake hid it.
It's weird that you
Something
don't think
like that.
Good lead. Find that videotape, Nancy.
Man, I'm trying. I don't know where it is. I don't know where Maxine's matchbox
Bye-bye.
is. I don't
Goodbye.
know where that box is.
What can I do for you?
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah. It can't be in here. There is absolutely nothing in this room that I need. I'm telling you right now. It's in the school, and I just don't know where. Start investigating these halls a little bit more. Because there's this. Unhelpful to me. Quarter. Where would the videotape be? I can't touch any of this stuff. So I'm really assuming I feel like this has got to be a code for something. Any secrets in the walls? Any Five Nights at Freddy's codes I need to type into the bricks? I hear people in the hallways slamming lockers behind me and stuff. Maintenance schedule doesn't help me. Connie's not helpful because she hates me. I can go back into the teacher's lounge, but for what? For what? See if there's any other rooms or anything. A crane contestant in a masked disguise won the prize money despite all the lies. See, I don't know what that means. I got all these passwords and none of them are important. He's too embarrassed to talk to me, which I find hilarious. He's like, I can't talk to you, Nancy. You've called me out. I think we're getting to the end of the, well, I mean, we've been at the end of the stream. I just have not stopped because I'm so curious. I feel like the library has so much more information. I just don't know where to start. Maybe if I go to the computer and I type in 1967. Because what else? Can I make my way over here? Ugh, annoying. Okay, let's try 1967. Nothing on the computers. Okay. Well, we're gonna end the stream here. Let me put all my notes away. Okay. We're gonna save. Save is the same thing. What? Second chance soda, second chance save. Okay, whatever. We're gonna end the stream here, and we'll pick it back up on Friday and see if we can't make even more progress. So if you are watching on Twitch, feel free to go check out my YouTube channel. If you want to rewatch any past streams, I upload them on my YouTube channel so that they're archived. I'm working on getting these uploaded. I'm being a little slower than usual, but they're getting there. I'm uploading one tomorrow morning. It's downloading now. It's going to be uploading tomorrow morning, and it'll be probably on the off days that I don't record here. But yeah, you can check out my YouTube channel, link down below. You can check out my TikTok for highlight videos or some art videos that I do, also link down below. And my Twitter, you can check out my Twitter if you want any updates or anything like that. And usually I'll probably be posting my schedule because There might be some days I can't stream, and I can't, as far as I know, I can't notify you guys on here. You have to follow my, either my YouTube or my Twitter, although my YouTube is still fairly new, so I don't have much engagement on there, so I haven't made community posts or anything, so just follow my Twitter. If you want to know if why I'm not streaming on a day I'm supposed to be streaming, I will be posting it there. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe, please follow. If you want to come watch me live to engage with me on Twitch, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can check my schedule on Twitch. And I will see you next Friday. What? Oh, okay. All right, bye. See you Friday.